Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back like I left my car keys, and we're here back with another house review video. Where I just provide my opinion on a house that I look at. I look at the concept, the context, the design process, the sustainability, materials being used, structure, just the whole 360 of the design, all areas, and really just try to analyze and try to be in the mind of the creator of the house. Um, I'm just trying to learn, implement things into my arsenal to make me a better designer. And every day is another opportunity to learn. So we're here just to just learn more tools that other individuals use. It's okay to bring ideas that are already used and put it and implement it into yours. You just gotta make sure you remix it good. For example, Kanye West, he's known for sampling other existing music, but he just creates into his own. So that's what we're about to do. We're gonna learn. Let's no further ado. Let's get to this video.
What is the climate like in Piha? It's got black sand, it's got the Tasman Ocean, it has cold southwest winds. It also has this fringe of Pahudakawa trees which run along the beach, which provide some refuge from the wind. And the way they formed, you can see they're leaning away from the wind. It's a wild, wild coast. I'm Lance Herbst of Herbst Architects, and this is the Kawakawa Beach House. The house is situated overlooking Piha Beach, which is on the west coast of Auckland, about a 45-minute drive out of the city. So the topography of the beach really is pretty steep mountains coming straight down onto the coast, and the house is pushed up against the base of a fairly steep mountain. This house is all about light and air. It's designed to let the wind in, and it's designed to let the light in. It's construed as being a building that wants to be open as much as possible. It's almost a pavilion more than a building, but it can shut down and be completely protected from the weather, but that's not its primary setting, as it were. Where the house sits in the topography, it's kind of layered. If you start at low tide, really, you've got kind of wet sand, and it reflects the sky in a way. And then as you move up, you get onto a kind of hot beach, but it's got dune grasses in it. And then just behind that is a road that runs the length of the beach, which services the houses behind that. So the site essentially starts at the road at the back of the dunes, and it runs right up to the top of the mountain. And the buildable part of the site was essentially an existing building that was on the site that we demolished. The reason being is that the rest of the site is covered in mature Pahudakawa trees, which are highly respected and protected in New Zealand. So the idea really was to get out of the ground as much as possible. So essentially the entire brief is lifted up off the ground. So the design of the house responds more to the canopy of the Pahudakawa trees than it does to the beach in some way. You arrive in a car, you drive underneath the building. There's some storage down on that level, but essentially you arrive up a spiral stair and you are immediately encountered with a negative space in the center of the square of the plan above, which is open. It's an open courtyard, which is glazed on three sides. You then enter into a very simple living, dining, kitchen arrangement, which is spread out so that we can pick up the view onto the beach from all the spaces. There's a circulation system which wraps around the open courtyard, which gets you to three bedrooms around the back, and bathrooms attached to those. So the building form really came out of, the first decision was to lift it out of the ground to get the view, and then what we really wanted to do was engage with Pohutukawa trees. So a clear story all the way around the top floor allows us to engage with the trees from all spaces. The bedrooms, the bathrooms, each one having its own particular relationship with different parts of the forest. That really is one of the most rewarding things, because it has been beyond our imagination in terms of its success, is that it really does. You can be in the space and you cannot help but your eyes constantly lift up, being pulled up to the trees. So it's been remarkably successful in that regard. The outside of the building is essentially two materials, and that's glass and bandsawn cedar with a black stain on it, which is fractured and colored to kind of pick up on the striated bark of a Pohutukawa tree. Otherwise, we've got some blockwork and some steel in the base of the building, but essentially it's a very mono palette on the outside. It's just black timber, glass. Material-wise, once we get inside of the building, we're essentially using a palette of birch ply and structural radiata timber and spotted gum flooring. So where we've used the birch ply on the outside, we've stained it dark to match the color of the trees, whereas we've kept the natural color of the timber to the radiata frame and to the ceiling and onto the floor. Just natural timber colors inside the space. The other senses are very well serviced in this part of the world as well, and particularly this site, is that if you open up to the west and the wind is blowing off the ocean, there's so much salt. You can actually feel it on your skin. It makes it slightly sticky. It's very, very particular.
Man, whoever was the camera guy and the sound woman, you guys did a phenomenal job. We have another design this is another design that's influenced by the landscape and environment. As the individual designer said, the exterior material color was based off the sand. So, that's one thing. Like I said in my other video, black is a safe color. A lot of people use black. But if you have a meaning as to why you're using it, then it doesn't make it safe. It makes it you chose that color to achieve a concept. The view is beautiful. Yeah, the view is beautiful. I took that off like this is 10 out of 10 view. I like how also them raising up they have also another meaning to why they've raised up the building. They said they wanted to connect with the trees and to have a better view. And this is just a great example of them successfully doing it, having that moment of being connected with the trees and that view. The clear story allows that. And Frank Lloyd Wright, he was known for eliminating corners by having openings at the corners. So as you see right here, this individual implemented that. And I feel like they was really slick, and they thought it through about the openings, where they wanted to place the openings at the eye level of a human. So right here, you still got that connection. Looking at the trees. I think there was another one. Where is it? I think it was in the bathroom. I seen it too, which was dope. They really thought it through of where they want to put their openings. which was dope. I also like that opening they have in the middle of the building to allow light to come through and penetrate inside. That was cool. And then this area kind of you can see they had a lot of control of how much light they want in each room because they accepted the darkness. They didn't want to make it too light, which is cool. And I think with a lot of that was the material used inside, which made it, which they made a little dark, to resemble these trees surrounded around this building. This bathroom is fire, bro. The green was a great idea. Great idea. Just it makes me think about what's outside of the building. So you can see um, a lot of material and ideas and designs were influenced by the exterior. And it was successful. It was successful. Clear Story definitely helped too. They used heavy lumber for the structure, which is a good idea because it connects with their concept of the environment with environment connecting with the environment. Now also this, you know, um, also just added on to their interior materials they wanted to use. Very woody. This is dope. This is dope. Definitely like it. I like how they have a purpose for everything they did. It just and I hate the word modern. He used modern. I want is modern such a saturated word. It's so saturated, but this they definitely achieved the their concept, and as you can tell the square is a very uh bold shape. It's very strong, but in this case, it wasn't too strong to overpower the environment, which so it had that balance to it. And I also like how they made a driveway, simple driveway, which was dope. The stairs was cool too. Let me see the stairs again. I think it had a better. The stairs was good somewhere here. I like this too. Kind of the uh, the floor material was a good idea of what they chose. Connects with the environment too. This was dope. This was definitely dope. Everything connected with the environment. Everything was influenced by the environment, and there was a lot of they did a great job blending the interior and exterior together. And yeah, let's look at the comments. In 2 days, this already got 109K views. So yeah, storytelling was good. Definitely was good. I definitely agree. Definitely agree. Local projects, you guys are doing your thing, man. You guys are dropping some bangers. But listen, guys, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video and learn with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep giving me houses you guys want me to review. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.